Happy 22nd of December and happy 4th Sunday of Advent. Have you started your Christmas holiday like me? Tomorrow, December 23rd, is known as Big Travel Day, Store Rejsedag, in Denmark. So if you're taking the train or bus between Zealand and Jutland, you're likely to encounter many occupied seats and possibly even overcrowded trains, as everyone is heading home to their families. The roads will also be busy, so it's good to keep that in mind when planning. Many people have their Christmas holidays lasting through January 1st. For school children, the last day of school was December 20th. The final days before the holiday are always a bit different and more relaxed. Both students and teachers find it harder to focus as they look forward to Christmas and the break. Many classes play Christmas bingo, Christmas cahoots, pakkelej, or perhaps a Christmas version of Pictionary or charades. Others might read or write Christmas stories while listening to Christmas music and munching on holiday cookies. I remember that in my class, we had a Christmas elf workbook with writing and drawing exercises. The sheets of paper had 2 holes punched on the side, held together by a red or green pipe cleaner. I also remember one time when I forgot my elf workbook at school and was terrified the cleaners might throw it out or someone might take it. I could hardly sleep that night, but luckily it was still there the next day. That was 30 years ago, but I still remember it vividly. So those little things truly mattered. Some classes also use the time to tidy up the room or take care of other tasks they don't normally have time for. For many children, especially the youngest, the wait for Christmas Eve can feel very long. Meanwhile, the adults are often busy with grown-up tasks like grocery shopping, meal prep, last-minute gift buying, cleaning, and both planned and unplanned visits. They don't notice the wait in the same way. For kids, the holiday often means plenty of time in front of the TV. I grew up before streaming, so when the Christmas break arrived, I'd rush to the TV section in the weekly magazine and circle all the Christmas cartoons I wanted to watch. If something started at 6 a.m., I'd be ready on the sofa at 6 a.m. Sometimes my dad and I would negotiate over what to watch. If 2 channels had something on at the same time, I rarely won those debates. Things aren't quite the same anymore. Nowadays, my December TV time is mostly limited to Christmas calendars. However, a couple of years ago, I came across a wonderful Norwegian series called Home for Christmas, Hjem til jul. When I mentioned it to my friends just a few weeks ago, it turned out they'd seen it too and loved it as much as I did. Unfortunately, the next season won't be out until 2025. We all have certain movies and shows that feel essential during Christmas. Here are some of our favorites: Love Actually, The Holiday, Die Hard, Home Alone, Jingle All the Way, and the movies with Krummerne. There are also many new and classic cartoons, films, and miniseries airing during the holiday season for both children and adults. Of course, we can't forget the many Christmas calendars. This is probably the only time of year when I still watch traditional TV, especially on Christmas Eve at 4 p.m. when Disney's Christmas show airs. But we have a true film aficionado in the office. So before we wrap up, let's hear what my colleague Eskil has to watch this Christmas and every Christmas.
Hi, and alright, I am gonna share with you some of the movies that I have to watch for Christmas. It's a long list, so hang in there. And obviously I'm not gonna watch all of them, but I'm gonna watch as many as possible. One movie I have to watch, it's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, the Chevy Chase insane comedy from the 80s. Home Alone, of course, number one. Maybe number two, it's not as good as the first one. Certainly not number 3 or 4, those are terrible. I'll watch The Nightmare Before Christmas, a fantastic Tim Burton movie. Elf, obviously. And a newer one, A Christmas Chronicles, a fantastic Netflix, really entertaining kids movie. But I enjoy it as well. The Muppets Christmas Carol, the Michael Caine version, is beautiful. I'll watch Gremlins. Yes, it is a Christmas movie, and it's absolutely bonkers and fantastic. Carol, beautiful, beautiful Todd Haynes movie. I don't know if it's strictly a Christmas movie, but it is to me. It's really wonderful. Trading Places, a couple of Danish ones. Nødebo Præstegård, Far til 4 i byen. Those are some Danish Christmas classics. The Sound of Music is on the list as well. And that's not a Christmas movie either, but in my family we would always watch it, like on VHS out at my grandparents' on the 25th. Or it was on the Danish Broadcasting Corporation channel. So yeah, The Sound of Music is kind of Christmassy to me. Die Hard 1 and 2, fantastic Christmas movies. Obviously, I'll also watch a couple of sort of music specials. I really enjoy the Very Murray Christmas, a Bill Murray musical thing on Netflix. That's very entertaining. Casey Musgraves made a really great Christmas show that's on Amazon Prime, I think. It's really great. Mr. Hankey's Christmas special, a strange South Park episode about a turd, Christmas turd. But the music is beautiful and really funny. And also a couple new ones on the list this year. Sabrina Carpenter has a holiday special, Nonsense Christmas. That's a music thing as well. I'm kind of excited about it. I don't know if it's any good or if it's maybe a little too on the nose. I'm really looking forward to the Alexander Payne movie, The Holdover, as well. The Paul Giamatti thing looks really great. But yeah, that's my list, and it's growing every year.
Thank you, Eskil. And have a wonderful 22nd of December. Talk to you again tomorrow when I'll share the story behind Risalamand.